my name is Shay Quinn and I'm so excited you're here on my channel. I'm in a season of intense growing and unlearning and then relearning, and I really wanted to create a space where I can share that with other people who might be experiencing something similar. I think it's helpful to reflect a little bit on my journey up until this point to give a bit more context as to why I feel inspired to create content like I'm about to create. So back in 2018, my husband and I started to try to conceive. We have always wanted to be parents, and so it felt like that was a good time to start trying. We quickly found out that it was a little bit more challenging than we were anticipating it to be, and I wasn't getting pregnant. That experience kind of spurred me into my health journey as it relates more to physical health, to try to uncover why we were having a difficult time getting pregnant. And in that journey, it eventually led me into getting diagnosed in December of 2020 with polycystic ovarian syndrome, or PCOS. In that season, it was both relieving and devastating to have that diagnosis. All that I had really heard about PCOS up until that point is that it will make it very difficult for us to have children and to conceive naturally. There's a lot of negative symptoms associated with it. And at the same time, I was relieved to know that there was a reason why we weren't getting pregnant as easily as maybe other people in our lives were getting pregnant. So fast forward a little bit from there, and in the season of trying to heal my physical body, inevitably mental and emotional things came up to where I needed to work on healing those things as well. So during this time, I learned a lot of different things, one of those being adverse childhood experiences and how childhood trauma actually affects us all the way up into adulthood. And so as I started exploring that a bit more, I realized that there was just some room to explore that, and it was a bit scary jumping into it, but it was really, really helpful. In that time, I was also going to school and working full time. So I initially thought that I would be a nurse. That was kind of my initial goal, what I was setting into. And then I took my first anatomy and physiology class and absolutely hated it. So I thought, ooh, that's not such a good sign. So I ended up switching my major to psychology, and then also ended up getting my master's degree in that time as well in psychology. And I just have always been so fascinated with how people work, and in turn how I work, what makes me tick, what makes other people tick. And so it was just neat that in that time of feeling disappointed and sad and kind of working through those traumas, I was also going to school, and that helped me get more language around what I was actually experiencing, which was really cool. At this point, it had been 3 years that my husband and I were trying to conceive naturally. And I was putting in so much work to healing my physical body, working on mental and emotional components as well. And I was just really disappointed that I wasn't seeing the results that I felt like my work was matching up to. It was really hard to feel like I was giving all that I could and then still not having regular cycles or things that indicated good fertility health. So I had considered bariatric surgery for years leading up to it. Having excess physical weight has always been a struggle of mine. And so I had thought about it, but I always kind of thought, no, I can do it on my own. It was coming from a very prideful place that I didn't want to pursue that option. And after lots of talking and praying, I decided that I was ready to explore that option at the end of 2021. So I'm the type of person that when I make a decision, I feel like I can do it in that moment. I sometimes will take a little while to process through things, but once the decision is made, it might as well be done because I'm just ready to go. And so I was able to get in with a really great program, which I'm hoping to talk more about on this channel, where I was able to get scheduled in March of 2022. So it was a pretty quick turnaround time from deciding to get bariatric surgery and then actually getting it. So in March of 2022, I got the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And as I'm filming this now, I'm just about 3 months post-op, and it's been such a cool journey so far. So I know when I was looking into getting this surgery, I was on YouTube like around the clock, on blogs, looking on Instagram, all of these different media outlets to just try to find more information of other people's experiences. And I just have felt very led and drawn to do that with this platform. But I don't want to just focus on bariatric surgery or physical health. I really want to look at people as a whole, and that's how I'm trying to view myself as well, looking at the mental, emotional, and physical parts that make us who we are. And so that's what I'm really hoping for in this channel. Leading up to my surgery, I was really depressed. I was hiding. I was too afraid to dream or actually put things out there or be vulnerable in any way. And since having this surgery, I just have felt this huge urge to start working on that. And so I hope that the content that I provide can lend to little nuggets of wisdom and support for those that are watching in similar areas. Even if you haven't had bariatric surgery, but maybe you're just in a season of growth and trying new things, I still think that this will be an applicable channel for you. So with that, the meat so far, and I know this is gonna be an ever-evolving thing, I just feel that, and but for now, what my intent and goal is for this channel is I want to have things talking about well-being. I want to have recipes. I just want to cultivate a community of support and joy. And so that's really my intention going into this. I'm gonna be putting more time and energy into creating content that's enjoyable for me, because I genuinely feel like I want to create this for myself, and if other people find value in it, that's awesome. But I'm really trying to have that focus of doing it for myself and seeing who I can help along the way and who can help me along the way also. Stay tuned, follow me on Instagram at GrowWithShay. I post lots of other things there, and I think a lot of what this channel will be is going to be very reflective of what I've shared so far on that platform. Thank you for the support, and I just am so excited to embark on this journey. So we'll see where we go from here.